What's going on, guys? Where do we start? Where do we start? We'll start with a pocket dump. I'll let you know what I've been carrying. This. This company reached out to me, sent me this knife. I'm going to have a review on it soon. And before I just posted a review video out of nowhere, I figured I should check in. I'll let you guys know how I've been, see how you've been, and just kind of play a little catch up here. So the company that reached out on Instagram, Vosteed Knives, Vosteed something, for this nightshade. I like it a lot, but we'll save everything for the review. Just kind of wanted to show it off because some people are only here for the knife content, and then we will get into some update stuff. So there you go. Been carrying that, and then everything else really hasn't changed. It's still my same, I think he's Offenmere open sea leather with the same hinder pen. I mean, none of that's changed. AirPod Pros and my nutsack mag latch bag. So it's got a little magnet there. Carry this every day. You can see all the wear on it starting to get a little bit of a something right there, but I have many hours on this bag. Still love it. This is the nutsack bag. It has my planner in it and some other things I need for work. So this comes in every account with me. Got my duster here, and comes in every account with me. That's how I organize my life. So pretty much that. It's been so hot out, you always got to have some water on you. This is a 46 ounce Yeti thing. I had to have it when I seen the lid there, so it drinks like a bottle, yet you can refill it just like a regular and wash it and do all that. So a must. And then I went back to an old school, just from my lunch box. I try not to buy any fast food. I've been on a health kick. I guess we could get into that stuff now. And that's kind of it for what I've been carrying. I don't know where my knife went. And other than that, just been on a bit of a health kick, trying to do better. You know, through the pandemic, everything's got a little crazy, you know, for everybody. And after, I don't know, a year or so of saying, you know, you want to get back in shape and doing all that stuff, I quit drinking completely about a year ago. So I haven't had a drop of anything in that long. And not that it was a problem, it just wasn't fitting into my lifestyle anymore. The kids were getting older. Some of you have been watching the channel for the last 10, 15 years. Know that I've got 4 children, and my oldest is 16 and driving. The next one, my second boy, is 15. So you can't take them out to get their 60 hours of driving practice without, you know, you can't be drinking. So on the weekend, I'm not gonna accidentally have a beer or whatever, and then not accidentally have a drink, and then he wants to go to a friend's house, or any of them want to go to a friend's house, want to go to the mall, or we'll go get in an hour of practice driving in. So it just didn't work anymore. So kind of accidentally quit, but also, I mean, why not? I was kind of sick of, not sick, but the benefit to not drinking at all, and I never did much more than Fridays or Saturdays, is you don't feel, you know, a little lazy the next day. So my Saturday mornings are now good to go. Sunday mornings, good to go, stuff like that. So even just drinking 2 nights a week here and there, I still feel better now. I'm not saying I'll quit forever, but right now it's just been great. It will be weird when I have to do some of these wine tastings again for work, and we have to try 100 different wines or so. And but that's in a work environment like that. It's always encouraged. You gotta taste it, swirl it in your mouth, and spit. You know, you gotta spit. So you can't try 100 wines and drink them all. So, anyways, yeah, been on a health kick. We've been back in the gym. Drinking a lot of water, eating good, eating a lot of protein. It's been really nice. It's kind of like once you quit going or working out or hitting the treadmill or lifting your dumbbells in your garage or whatever you do, and you stop for whatever reason, when you start again, you're like, why did I ever stop this? It's kind of like when you're eating good and you realize that the food, you feel more recharged from your food, you sleep better, your mind's not as much stressed. It feels like you can put up with more stupidity throughout the day. You guys, hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Like, people doing dumb stuff just doesn't faze you. Getting cut off in traffic doesn't feel, you know, as stressful. It's like, okay, well, we can deal with this. This is just this one-time thing, and keep it moving. You know, you don't sit there and dwell on it. And all that, to me, has just been just taking better care of yourself. You know, I'm not preaching that you got to stop boozing. That it just, for me, it feels like everything coming together. Exercise, going to the gym, a lot more water. Don't do much soda anymore, not diet soda. Never really did regular soda. I grew up with drinking Diet Pepsi, so I like Diet Pepsi and Diet Coke, but I bet I don't even do 12 ounces a day consistently anymore. I usually do an energy drink on my work days, and sometimes those are even like Jocko Goes, so they're not as bad as like a sugar-free Monster or something. I think. Who knows what's the real story, but yeah. So that's kind of, I've just been taking care of myself, you know, feeling, you know, I feel stronger, like I'm getting back into the fitness game. Not so worried about calories. So I still have my belly, but it is going down. Like, I know I'm getting more muscle. I can feel from bench pressing and stuff, but just eating protein. It's like, if you're hungry, just go eat some hard-boiled eggs. Like, yeah, I could show you right here. Some people are gonna think it's gross, but I like making my own hard-boiled pickled eggs. So these are beets. You do some a little bit of sugar, not a lot, but a little bit, and then beets and vinegar and a little bit of water, and then put your hard-boiled eggs in there. I do about 6 of them a day or so. But I'm like, if I'm getting a little bit, like, eggs to me don't count as even calories. It's like good protein, good vitamins in the yolk. It's like I can eat those without feeling guilty. So I haven't stopped at a Taco Bell or any McDonald's or none of that stuff in like 3 months. So again, I just feel better. It's hot out here. It's like 100 degrees. But I even feel, I know, you can see how hot it is. But I just feel like even my skin feels better. So it's just, I don't know, it's just good. And what I like too is how everything compounds. It's like you're already doing good, so you want to keep doing good. The momentum of doing good makes you want to do good, you know? So anyways, recently had a few leather goods. I've got just a little bit of notes here written in this book, so I'm hopefully not quite as scatterbrained. But I've got some leather stuff I'd like to do a video on. I've been talking to a gentleman on Instagram. He might be watching this. Hello, thank you. Who made me a custom slip for my Madison Barlow. So I've got a video on that too. My cousin, we worked out a little bit of a trade and I got a Madison Barlow, even though the trade was a little lopsided on his side. So it was like a gift trade. But it's a saw cut Madison Barlow and it's just awesome. Northwoods, awesome. So I can't wait to start really carrying that again. Well, again, not again in the first place. So other than that, like, knife selection that I've been carrying has been a little bit of everything. Like, I've carried slip joints, I've carried modern knives. I wear, I don't know if you can see it, I wear like regular these are Brooks Brothers pants, but they have pockets in them like a jean, so I can carry pretty much anything. I don't want to look unprofessional and have like a huge handle hanging out of my pocket. Even though we're in North Carolina, almost everybody carries every man carries pocket knives, and it's not really frowned upon. Plus, in the wine business, we're breaking down boxes all day, we're cutting things open and stuff like that. It's not out of the ordinary to see that. I just like to be tasteful, you know. I don't want to look too crazy, so I've been mostly sticking with knives that are a lowrider, that aren't too big. I'm not carrying a Spyderco military, but I might carry my Spyderco paramilitary. So I've been carrying a bunch of different knives, and you know, I always wanted to, when I took this knife journey, to find, you know, one good EDC knife is what I told myself. And then it turned into this, you know, a hobby. So I still have those knives. I'm not really on the search for a lot of new knives. None of that's changed. I mean, I think my last update video, I said the same thing. Just been kind of happy with what I have, and kind of carrying everything that I have. So really getting to use them, you know. But I've been just carrying a variety of things, and that's leading me to why I was even saying that in the first place is I wanted to do a video on maybe like the top 10, 15 knives that I've been carrying since my absence away. So that, the leather good thing, and then like I said up front, we're gonna do a review on this. I might make a video on our new computer setup, but I don't know if anybody's interested in that. I've been a gamer my entire life, but we just recently splurged and got a PC. So I've been gaming since the original Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Then I think I skipped. I played with my friends Nintendo 64s, but I skipped and went straight to PlayStation, and then PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4. We recently got a PlayStation 5 for my son. We have like 4 PlayStation 4s in the house with VR setups on 2 of them, 2 of the Pros. And then recently I went ahead and got a PC. So I'm saying that because I could stream, but I definitely wouldn't do game streaming on this channel. I might set up another channel at some point for that. I'm definitely interested in that. But we finally have a PC that's good enough to maybe run 3D modeling software, some CAD software, and things like that. So hopefully, if I ever get motivated enough and find enough free time, I could turn some of my sketches. I'll just show you this because this is my notebook that I just showed you. Not my planner. My planner's in here. This is just my other notebook I kind of keep around. Maybe I could turn some of these sketches. I've got stacks and stacks of sketches of knife designs. That might be fun. Some of this stuff's a little embarrassing because you're just crapping around. Some of the stuff I've had for years, just goofing. But what would be nice is to have, I don't even know if you can see it, the glare is kind of, I don't know if they would work as folders or whatever, But this is just one item of things I got. I really like this top one though. Look at that. I think that would work as a folder. But I just had a car pass. Kind of cool. I like that. Maybe put some of this stuff into CAD, get some vector versions going, and see if we could do something with it, you know? I have always heard, if you ever listen to any motivational stuff, anybody who has their shit together, business-wise, entrepreneurial-wise, is your goals should be big enough to scare you. One of my goals that I would love to reach one day is to have a knife design in some capacity out there, whether it's a company making it, whether it's a something that I have an OEM do and is self-funded, you know, or I find a couple buddies and we have an OEM make the knife design and start your own little company or something. But in some capacity, I want a knife design out there. I've got thousands of them. I don't know if thousands, I have never counted them, but I would assume a stack of sketches like that with like 5 knives on each page, or even just this book probably has 50 different things in there. Would be really fun and scary a little bit, exciting, and kind of like a fun challenge to try to reach, you know. It's fun challenging yourself, like getting back into the gym and taking back over your health, holding yourself accountable and saying it's not too late. I know I'm 40 now, and it's not too late to get back into the gym, to get back into shape, you know. So I don't think it's too late to do a knife design. And now that we finally have a computer set up, it might be a good thing to reach for. But I actually have to run. I've been getting a couple texts from some accounts, so I gotta run. Somehow a video under 30 minutes. I wanted to check in, say hello, say I've missed you guys, apologize for the long absence, not promise any videos, like a ton, like I'm gonna be back. But it's always something that, again, once you stop, let's say you're taking care of yourself, you're eating well, and then you slowly start eating pizza once a week, and you see, well, there's no real big change in my life. I could have pizza twice a week, you know? And then you go, well, I mean, I could have it 3 times a week, or maybe just twice, and then I'll get some Taco Bell or McDonald's or some bullshit food. I mean, I'm hungry, I'm out. I didn't want to pack my lunch this morning. I know I used to, but I didn't today. And then you stop, and then fast forward that 3 months, 6 months, and then all of a sudden you're eating fast food every day. You're never packing your lunch. Suddenly you forgot to drink as much water as maybe you should be, and stuff like that, and it just slips away. YouTube did the same for me. So if you don't actively try to stay in the game, you will slowly let yourself slip away, and I think it's just human nature. So I don't like to promise anything. I don't like to feel pressure that I ever have to make videos. If I ever make a video, it's because I want to. And I think that's always been a good thing for me, because the more I have to do something, the less I want to do it. It might be human nature, but if somehow I became a video game streamer and they said, oh, you have to go play video games every day for 8 hours a day right now, guess what? I'd hate playing video games within about a week. I'd be like, no, if you're telling me I have to do it, I don't want to do it anymore. I'd want to do something else. So anyways, hold me accountable, but not too accountable. You know what I mean? I appreciate you guys watching. Maybe with my powerful computer now, anybody interested, when I say powerful, it's not top tier, but it's a little more than middle. If anybody's interested, it has a i9 CPU and the GPU is a 3060, I think. I almost said 3090, but I don't think it's a 3090. It's a 3060, RTX 3060 graphics card. So it can run almost anything on high, some things on ultra settings, and still get about 140 frames per second. So it's good for gaming. I know it will be powerful enough to render anything in 3D should I want to do that. So I have to start watching some YouTube tutorials and maybe teaching myself some CAD programming. And you know, it would be exciting to make a video series from start to finish, you know, do some sketching live, and maybe we'll shoot the shit for a little bit, and then maybe I could screen cap a little bit of here and there, doing some learning CAD stuff, or document it over the course of a month and then edit it down to like a little 10-minute here's where I'm at type thing, and then you know, see where it went from there. But anyways, you know, I could go forever. I really do have to run. I've got some text coming through the phone here, but I appreciate you guys watching. And we're live, we're well. The kids are good, the wife's good, and despite everything, pandemic and craziness, life's been good. So I appreciate you guys. See ya.